Hello and welcome to the National Cycling Centre in Manchester. A momentous occasion here as Manchester host Tigers Roermond for a place in the main round of the Uefa Futsal Champions League. Now taking to the stage again in the Champions League for a massive game. We're underway.
5 second possessions.
Sent towards the second post, and there's the opening goal. And it's a dream start for the Dutch champions. Tigers Roermond have themselves a 1-goal lead, and it's Karim Moussaoui with all the space in the world at the back stick and the simplest of finishes. Araujo drives into the space ahead of him. Nice footwork still going. Uriel Araujo goes to ground. Nothing doing though for a potential foul. Caught here as the pivot. Wins it back as well. Options both sides. Sets it for the pass back across, and ready and waiting for it was Belhaj. Never quite came through to him though. Back inside towards him. It's well won there by Barnes, driving forwards. Now Araujo couldn't get his foot across it at all. Into Tamuk on the turn. Blocked by Barnes to stop the shot on Bone's goal. Up again to Tamuk. Lays it off to him. Rabi Eloued. There's another chance, and Tamuk's taken it. 2 goals in 5 minutes for Tigers Roermond, and this is a disastrous start for Manchester.
From the top line into the back line.
Jurlic with the effort again. It's a good save from Bone. Managed to keep it out. It's a good reaction. It's the first save he's actually made against Barber. Nice layoff. Here's Jurlic to the second post. Bone's done well again. Still there for another effort, maybe from the top of the penalty area. Manchester will clear. And a do before disrupted in the flow of any potential counter-attack. But again, Tigers Roermond cutting through the Manchester defence.
Yeah, simple overlap. Confusion in who defends the player that's overlapping there between Barber and Tom as well.
Richardson to take this kick then. Out to Myveld. So difficult mentally as well for Manchester without the ball for this long. Here's Tamuk again inside the penalty area, twisting, turning and looking to get a shot away, but Manchester defence did well to prevent that, and then a do before is fouled, and there might be subsequent punishment as well there for Faisal Mella. Referee is certainly calling him across for at least a word.
Yeah, I don't think Tamuk needed to cut back second time then. He'd kind of gained the advantage on, I think it was Jake that he'd pinned. Forward here to Stapleton. Probably Manchester's best chance of the game. Yeah, Manchester's press, as we saw in the first game, I thought their press was really good. Definitely more intense. Last couple of games, sort of against the Turkish side. Here we see it going a little bit higher and then causing a problem. I think they just need to commit to it. Like, the intensity is going to be hard on the legs, but the intensity needs to be there. They need to, I think it'll be a lot easier for them.
Set piece is played across here to Sharawi. Bone makes the save.
Second half.
There is the shot on goal, and Kauk keeps it out. Attempts at goal themselves in the half, just 9 shots, 4 of them on target. So you think they've scored half of the shots on target. Perhaps their control of the game was kind of more mid-court areas as we reach the halfway point. Manchester with an uphill mountain to climb really in the second half here. Tigers Roermond 2 goals to the good at the midway point. Welcome back then to the National Cycling Centre in Manchester, where at half time it's Manchester who currently trail by 2-0 up against the Eredivisie champions from the Dutch league. Tigers Roermond have themselves that cushion at half time.
And sort of put that pressure on the first line. In possession, especially when Tamuk's on, I'd like to see the player that Tamuk is defending be the one that runs in behind.
In the very early stage of the second period, it's similar. They've won the ball back here though. Manchester, Barnes scores! And Manchester half the deficit.
Yeah.
2-1, game on maybe.
And we said, like, if you commit to the press, go for it. Like, really commit to it. Double up, exchange players on the first line, which is what they've been good at. And you can see there Sharawi really casually on the ball as well, and say you can already see that the opposition Tigers have made a change there with the first 4.
Up to Tamuk, who looks to turn and does, and a do before's tracked him all the way though, tight to him. Up to Tamuk, who does turn that time, but it's blocked. And importantly blocked as well. Najtovic driving down the centre of the court. Loses out though, loses possession. Here's Emre Bellered. The referee's whistle goes for the foul in favour of Roermond, and they'll have the free kick.
Shorter distances of passes, confusion in terms of who was following. You can see a great save from Kyle as well.
Yeah, Karim Moussaoui testing the Manchester goalkeeper, but he was equal to it. Conceded goal on the attack here though, and had to be cleared off the line by Edge, who did well to cover Bone because he was beaten.
Effectively having that player follow.
Mella going for goal, pulls it back across the face of goal. Kick here is going to be left for Benuzan to the back stick, and the opportunity was there for Faisal Mella. Will be off court at the moment after just being caught in the face. Here's Barnes, the opportunity for Maivald.
Tigers manager really trusting Samuk in this game and really use possession to really attack his back and see what they can do.
Again, the goalkeeper guarding that central area. There's an opportunity there though, and appeals for a spot kick. The referee was happy with any sort of contact in the penalty area. I believe before. Long diagonal for Barnes, and the goalkeeper was stranded there, left in no man's land. Tamuk lays it off, lovely, back across towards Tamuk, but Bone able to intercept the cutback. All the way up, and it's nicely controlled as well. Nice layback, Bone there to intervene. Still the chance at the edge of the penalty area now. Araujo will bring it up to halfway, and perhaps further as well. Loses out then though, Zerlic. No foul, says the referee. All the way across here to Moussaoui.
Prolonged period, so say other players having to fit in.
Oh, there's space there for Stapleton, and he just couldn't bring the ball under his spell. Yarzan was giving it away to Stapleton, forced wide though, and right at the byline. And Barber both desperately trying to win the ball. Barnes likewise, and it turns into a shot from distance. Count keeps it out, and it will be a foul as well.
On the line, whilst the goalkeeper's out.
Direct shot on goal was a whisker wide. It's the final 7 minutes now. Manchester ultimately winning this second half, having been 2-0 down at the break, but not enough for them. It's a lunge from Maivald, and the referee to quickly across. It's a yellow card shown to the Manchester number 4. Belhaj. Tamuk again tries to turn, and with a foul which has been given Manchester's way. Rightly the free kick given to Manchester, which they've taken here. Edge slips it through, good pass, Thompson scores! Manchester back on level terms with 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, again, so second half, like we said, just allowing and disrupting control, bar that sort of last passage of play. Manchester being aggressive with the ball, a lot more aggressive, and losing it, even when they losing it higher up the pitch. And going from there, Tigers now having to call a timeout and effectively regroup with a lot of players discontent with each other.
They're a sensible calling of the timeout, maybe. Can they settle back down? Up to Tamuk. Nice set off, and there's the response. Immediately from the restart, Sofiane Sharawi, the Moroccan international, finds the back of the net, and Tigers Roermond lead once more. Still 3.5 minutes to play, but it would be quite spectacular if they progress from here. That's a mistimed lunging challenge.
To a few niggly challenges, to a few...
Oh, the deflection, Barnes has it there inside the area, tries to improvise with the back heel. Zerlic will counter. Disrupted the tackle from Edge. Now Mella. Manchester pressing high, trying to win it back, and they do. Is that a foul? There's appeals for it from the home crowd, certainly. Where's that going to bounce? It's the wrong side of the post.
So you see run down that clock.
Tamuk goes for it, so too Bone, who's going to drive forward here, Bone. Barnes. Bone still high up court. Barnes has lost it. Will Kauk shoot for goal? He thought about it, then takes the sensible option of holding on to the ball. And Tigers Roermond top the group with a 100% winning record. They've won this one, only just, but they've won it nonetheless. 3-2 is how they've done it, with goals from Karim Moussaoui, Ayoub Tamuk and Sofiane Sharawi. That was the big moment after Manchester got themselves back on level terms with Thompson's equaliser following Barnes' goal in the first minute of the second half. It just wasn't to be today for Manchester up against a side with such quality, such international experience. Manchester, though, can go away with their heads held high once the dust and disappointment settles from it. But it's Tigers Roermond who top the group then, Juan.